I ain't tryna wait. I can't be fucked. Wait, no. Oh, you can't touch this.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's today? Today is Tuesday already. Oh my goodness. Are you guys happy for the day? I am. I woke up in a good mood. How is retrograde treating everybody? That's the first thing. It's only been a few days.
Oh, you want simp shit?
You know, it's I feel really good this morning. But here we are, retrograde. How's everybody doing? Everybody is relaxing and retreating, being to yourself. Sometimes for me, it takes a lot. I have to be to myself, and it's a trip because over the weekend, it's a trip because you could just be sitting down and then like a vision come over you where you feel like you need to protect yourself. And then, this happened to me this weekend. So I'm sitting there and I pictured cars and I felt like I needed to protect myself, right? So I started to speak over myself. I'll tell you, about 2 minutes later, someone called me and just started, without even asking how I was doing, without even nothing, just started unloading some like crazy shit. Like, and I was like, dude, it was crazy because I felt to myself like, dude, you just spoke over yourself to protect yourself. And goddamn it, here you are with a conversation with somebody unloading this crazy energy over you. And I was like, okay, all right, trying to, listen, no, you can't. And then I'm thinking to myself, Erica, you can't do this. You cannot be, this is not allowed. And people need to, understand that you can't call people and just unload on you. I always talk about how Nathaniel and I, when we call each other, and if he calls me with something, like he needs advice about something, or he needs to hear my perspective, or he just needs my ear, he will ask me, Erica, is everything okay? I need to talk. Are you okay? That we can talk, and like kind of letting me know, like, look, I got some shit I need to talk about. Are you in a good space to have this conversation? And I think it's so considerate to do that. Like, you just don't know. Everybody's going through things. And when you call somebody to talk to them, you need to find out what is going on with them. You don't know you don't know what's going on. So I just had that, like, during retrograde, protect yourself too, because people are going to come back to you and come back in your life. You got to protect yourself. And it's just been a couple of instances where people are resurfacing who are, and some people drain people's energies without even realizing that that's what they're doing. They do it unintentionally, right? So not everybody is completely aware that they do those types of things. But I wanted to talk about, I want to talk about Love and Hip Hop. And then you see me trying to get over, why are you driving so fast? Like, that shit is crazy as fuck. Stop driving so fast, especially in the slow lane. And then, but drive fast enough that people are allowed to merge at the same time. Like, you driving dumb fast, like you in the fast lane, on people trying to merge onto the freeway, knowing damn well we're not going the same speed as you. Crazy. Anyway, so I did want to talk about Love and Hip Hop at Hollywood. And I also wanted to talk about the Oscars disqualified a Nigerian film from being placed in the best foreign film category. It's a Nigerian film, Lion Hunter or something. The little hardware on my purse is driving me crazy. Y'all didn't hear it? And what was I saying? Yeah, so they got disqualified for not having too much English in the film. So you get disqualified as a foreign film if the country that was colonized primary language is English, but you're still considered a foreign country to the Academy, but y'all spoke too much English that y'all can't qualify for a foreign film. Are you fucking kidding me? And this is the shit that I be trying to tell y'all about the Oscars. Y'all on your own. I understand where y'all coming from in terms of the logic behind it, but y'all on your own every year. Every year, the Oscars does some fuck shit. Every other year, they do some fuck shit. Y'all create an uproar around it. Then the next year, they give a bunch of niggas Academy Awards. And then the next year, they back on the fuck shit. And it's like, y'all keep, like I said this morning on Twitter, y'all keep laying down your whores to the Academy. They don't give a fuck about you. Your entertainment have always been entertainment, and that's it. We're not rewarding you, and if you do, you need to come through the back, or you need to play this crazy ass character in order to get a fucking Academy Award. And then y'all say Oscars so white, and then y'all get a damn invitation to the Oscars, and y'all shucking and jiving right on down the red carpet with the rest of the motherfuckers. And then the next award season, they fucking you niggas doing shit like this, taking the Nigerian film out because it's too much English. Motherfucker, y'all colonized the goddamn country. What language do you expect them to speak? The fuck out of here. But y'all on your own. I'm not outraged with y'all. I understand the aggravation with the type of logic that's being used, or the lack of logic that's being used in this decision, but y'all on your own. Y'all keep laying down with these motherfuckers and expecting them to respect you. Y'all ain't never gonna get respected by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. You will not. So stop seeking respect from a white, male-dominated organization. You keep expecting them to respect you or to treat you different. Y'all just like goddamn Moniece and Fizz. You're expecting a motherfucker who has never respected you to treat you with some type of respect. And then you get mad. They give you a little, and then you get mad when they revert back to how they've been treating you. Moniece, let's talk about Love and Hip Hop at Hollywood. I keep wanting to say Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All right. I don't know, child. Let me see. My tweets are all over the place. At the end of the day, Moniece, you want this man to respect you. I'm gonna read. I could read some of my tweets. I don't know the order of the show, how it happened. Let's get A1 and Lyrica out of the way first. I really appreciate Lyrica G really trying to talk to Lyrica without being incredibly judgmental and, overly critical of what she's doing, because, a lot of the times when the people need an elder or a parental figure to kind of help them through a space in their life, and a lot of times when you go to this elder or this parental figure or whoever, a mentor or whatever, they tend to be like, I told you so, or very hypercritical, or very, like trying to shame you, when all you need is like some real sound, like advice that will serve the person without too much judgment. You know what I mean? And I like the way that Lyrica G was like, look, is this what love is to you? You think this man really loves you, and this is what he's done to you? You really believe that he keeps cheating on you? Lyrica, like, girl, like, talking to her like, do you really believe that's love? And then like really just going through the shit and just laying the shit out for her without judgment, but just like, here are the facts. Let's talk about the facts. This is what he's done to you. But you're saying in the same breath that this person loves you. Nobody that loves you will continue to harm you in that way. that is, you are in pain and you are being harmed by somebody. That's why we trying to tell y'all that love shit, that shit don't, you know, you get married for the love, but then look what he's doing. And then you figure, why, you're like, Lyrica, why are you staying in this? And yes, it's hard for people to, you know, get out of situations or relationships like that. But you made a decision, just like her mother said. Like, that's why I was like, Lyrica G, she's not half bad. She might be crazy, a little off, but she's not. I like the way that she was relating to her daughter in that way. And she's just like, no, I told you when you walked up out of that house that you needed to make a decision and stick by that decision. Yeah, it's hard to stick by decisions sometimes. Yeah, we go back and this and that. But how many times are you going to go back? When do you get tired? When do you see your worth? When do you realize A1 could be a father to Ocean, and A1 does not have to be your partner in order for those two things to happen. In order for that thing to happen, I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't feel like I don't want to advocate. I don't want to say I don't want to advocate not having a woman having a partner, or being married. You know, because some of y'all really follow that, and I don't want to say don't do that, but you don't. The person you're married to is not going to be the same person that fathers your children. It's the two different people. So A1 can say, I want to be a father to my child. You can do that. You don't have to be married to Lyrica, because you continue to hurt Lyrica, and Lyrica does not have to put up with that in order to just be in a relationship. She could actually be in a relationship with herself and allow herself to allow herself to be open to find someone else who is actually going to honor her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with that. I know that it looked very difficult. She didn't look like she was playing a role. It looks like she's very conflicted. I hope she gets her shit together, because A1, I don't know, all that hollering and screaming, he's trying to prove something, and then trying to say, oh, because I barked on this dude, she's gonna think that I'm riding for her. Nigga, why does it have to come to that? Why can't you just, she takes his phones from him, and the first thing she opens in the DMs is a woman in a G-string, and she's like, I don't feel comfortable with you DMing women. He's like, well, that's the business that I'm in. But you have proven yourself to be untrustworthy in this, so you need to have controls in place if you are truly trying to repair this relationship. Or I don't understand the logic behind asking somebody to put up with you mistreating them over and over again. I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it. So Apple Watch, she says she ain't gonna change or whatever. So that's it with that. Moniece and Fizz. Now, I really had a problem with April and how she was behaving in this moment. I'm just gonna play it for you. Okay, hold on. This part, listen.
She wants to have a conversation with you. She feels like you owe her a conversation for what?
No, he doesn't owe me a conversation about the nature of your relationship.
Y'all have some unresolved issues that you're supposed to talk about. I don't know. I just came out there.
Right, that's right. You don't know, bitch. So why the fuck are you in my face talking crazy and aggressive? Why are you in Moniece's face talking crazy and aggressive, and you just don't know? You just don't know, bitch. No, ma'am. See, Moniece has really grown, because she really could have grabbed and snatched April up in that moment, and to me, I can't even get my words together, because it's like, you guys are really acting like somebody cares about your relationship. Nobody cares. Y'all don't have shit to talk about. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Just like K. Michelle told April, you went from the lead singer to the nigga who don't talk. Like, don't nobody care. The fact of the matter is, Moniece's problem is that you lied. I told y'all last week you lied on that little boy. And you called that little boy a liar. And what you're doing is creating a relationship where this little boy has to lie to his mother. Now, granted, I have said, hey, if somebody asks you about me, ask them to speak to me and ask me. Because some people, they put children in the middle of situations, and they start asking the child questions that it should not be a conversation that you have with the child, interrogating them about what their parent does. And when you understand that, you have to act accordingly. However, when the little boy came and told his mother, because I believe that Moniece is asking him questions. I believe my baby daddy is asking Cameron questions, and Cameron should not be put in a position to lie to his mother. But I understand where you're saying, hey, if your mama asks anything about me, tell her to come holler at me. If your father asks anything about me, tell his ass to ask me. Don't interrogate children, but you don't put no child in a space to lie. So if the child actually said something, don't turn around and say, no, that didn't happen, April. You understand? So if Cameron comes to Moniece and says, and Moniece says, is your dad and that girl boyfriend and girlfriend? Do they seem to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Because I do believe that Moniece is asking Cameron questions. He's not willingly just being like, oh, my dad and April live right over there. That's not happening. Moniece, the way that she keeps claiming Fizz, she's asking Cameron questions. I totally believe that. But the baby should not be put in any position to lie, right? So even if Cameron says, hey, mommy, daddy said if you ask me any questions about him, that you need to ask him. And if she gets out of him, yes, they live over there. Yes, they seem like they're boyfriend and girlfriend. And Moniece comes and asks you, and you sit up there and lie on the baby. That's the problem. And I don't know why they got outside and tried to flip it like they were talking about co-parenting, and I don't even know why and how Moniece allowed that to happen. We're not talking about co-parenting shit. I don't give a fuck. What we are talking about is you creating an atmosphere where my child is lying to me. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. And I don't agree with that. And then April, you coming out all aggressive and talking all loud like you got 2 batteries in your back. Honey, no ma'am. And talking about, I don't know. I don't know. Exactly, girl. You don't know. That's why you need to move out. See, I'm telling y'all, Moniece has grown, because I would have spit in Fizz's face and I would have choked April. And that's all that would have happened. And y'all will have just, because it's not the fact that nobody cares. See, what April is doing is, and I cannot stand women who do that. You're trying to flip it like somebody wants to get with Fizz and somebody wants to be with Fizz. Don't nobody want Fizz. You want him only because you think it's going to make somebody else mad. That's the only reason why you want Fizz. Because Fizz even said in his confessional, every time I'm in a situation, not a relationship, a situation. Every time I'm in a situation, Moniece always tries to sabotage it. No, she doesn't. What she does is demand respect, because the women believe that they can disrespect her because you disrespect her. I have never seen Fizz respect Moniece on TV. Never. Not once. Not once. And let me know if y'all seen it and put it in the comments. I have never seen Fizz respect Moniece. So Moniece, I'm mad at everybody. I'm cussing Moniece out because, bitch, stop calling that nigga your baby daddy. Stop calling him that. Stop calling him that. You think that calling him that gives him a title that requires you to be respected. He doesn't respect you. Nobody has ever seen Fizz respect you, Moniece. Nobody has. So the fact that you are have these expectations to the point where you're unraveling, that's the word you use. So this nigga has a string and is doing this to your stupid ass, unraveling you with the ability to unravel you. Stop claiming that energy, you got to get rid of that shit, lady. Like, get rid of that shit. But I'm also like, fuck April and fuck Fizz, because don't act like don't nobody care about y'all relationship. Everybody knew y'all was fucking. Everybody is kind of looking at y'all crazy because y'all lied about something you didn't have to lie about. Like, what y'all lying about? I felt like I was really watching Saved by the Bell. Let me go just grab my skates. We're at the skating rink, and every time the girl comes over here trying to talk to the nigga, y'all completely ignore her or then act like she has a problem that has been created out of fucking thin air. Moniece y'all gaslight Moniece. That's why the fuck she goes off and goes crazy, because y'all keep fucking with that girl, and all she's asking is, don't create an atmosphere for my child to lie to me. Y'all don't even have to lie about this. That's how stupid and petty and childish Fizz and April are. Y'all lying about something y'all don't even have to lie about. What are you afraid of? Because y'all act like y'all don't give a fuck. So then why didn't y'all step into the relationship like you didn't give a fuck, you scary ass niggas? Y'all scared as shit and acting like you don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm just a private person. No. And now y'all moving in together. Y'all stupid. And then the pregnancy thing, honey, I wanted April to be pregnant. I really did. Y'all really got me with that one, because I really wanted her to be pregnant. But then how they looking at Moniece outside, and then they switch that co-parent. What is that co-parenting thing about? We were not even talking. We want to talk. Then Moniece falls into that. Well, I'm trying to talk about co-parenting. First of all, you ain't talking about shit at a skating rink. That's number one. Number two, you're not even really wanting to talk about co-parenting. And then Drew is like, well, I'm just going to talk about Cam. Nigga, that's how dumb you are. You so goddamn stupid. If you're talking about your child, you're talking about co-parenting. I don't want to talk about nothing unless it's talking about my child. Nigga, I just said we was talking about co-parenting. But the fact that she fell into that, I don't know how y'all got Moniece to fall into that co-parenting. That's not what we talking about here. Y'all running around acting like just like Jason said, y'all acting like this is not like kind of a shocking thing, but then acting like y'all don't care at the same time, and then walking up like nothing, like, okay, here we are. Y'all should have been like that. What are you sneaking and hiding and dipping and dodging and shit for? Like, that shit is stupid to me. That whole thing is stupid to me. And Moniece needs to leave. She needs to take on the same approach that Omarion is taking. Because you are unraveling. You're saying that you're unraveling based on what? You're on these expectations you put into a nigga who ain't shit. Why do you, I mean, we can all ask the question, why do we have expectations of people who ain't shit? And you know they ain't shit. But that's just the human in us, right? But goddamn, after a while, bitch, we ain't never seen Moniece be respected by Fizz ever. Have y'all? I've never seen it. I don't even know what it looks like to even have a comparison. All we've ever seen him do was treat that lady like shit. That's all. And you keep calling him my baby daddy, my baby daddy. Like that's some label for him to have that requires him to respect you. And it doesn't. It's clear it doesn't. He doesn't give a damn. And I keep telling y'all that man don't give a damn. And April, you coming out all aggressive and shit, bitch. What are you doing in my face acting like you have a problem when in fact your baby daddy is treating you the same way? If not, Fizz is treating Moniece worse, and you sitting here watching this man do the same thing your children's father is doing to you. That's how stupid they are. That's how stupid they are. That's why they deserve to be together. Don't nobody care that y'all together. Y'all stupid as hell. April, you really are watching Fizz treat Moniece the way Omarion is treating you. And you can't understand why she's upset. But every time we turn around, your ass is talking about how you weighed 17 pounds. How you losing your hair. Girl. How Fizz helped you. That's the reason why you in the relationship. Because you with a man that's treating his child's mother the same way you was losing hair and losing weight. The same way. But somehow you don't know I don't know what she's trying to do. Girl, you need to get punched in the face. That's it. They do need their asses beat. I don't care. Not the fact that y'all together, because that's what needs to be cleared up. This fact that Moniece wants Fizz. I think that she has expectations of Fizz, and that because April speaks of Omarion in the same exact way. My baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby. Stop calling them men yours. They're not yours. They're not yours. Those men are theirs themselves. They're not even the women that they're with, they're not theirs either. Fizz is not April's either. That's the gag. That is the fucking gag. And if they together and happy, so fucking be it. That's great. But y'all don't create an atmosphere for a little baby to lie to his mother. That's why Fizz is raggedy and weak as fuck. You a weak ass nigga. You can't even put your fucking words together. You can't even talk. Like, that's the shit that's crazy to me. And that's why I was like, Moniece needs to leave that man alone. Leave that dumb nigga alone. Like, let them go be together and stop calling. That's the problem. To me, I really feel like that's the problem. Is Moniece calling him my. You like, my is possessive. Like somebody just in the comments last week was like, well, that is her baby daddy. How else should she refer to him? Cameron's father. Stop. There's no possession there. My means that you possess something. My something. I mean, I don't understand like how simple it is to break it down. That's not your nothing. He's nothing to you. He treats you like nothing. He don't. Who has seen Fizz respect April? Raise your damn hand, cause I ain't never seen it. I mean, Moniece, cause I've never seen it. I don't know what that looks like. Crazy ass. Y'all crazy as hell. Cam told Moniece he thinks April and Fizz are together, and Moniece asked April. April denied it and said that baby wasn't telling the truth, and she lied on that baby, period. And then making that boy go back and lie to his mother. That's her problem. Don't nobody give a fuck y'all together. Like, that shit is dumb. Y'all dumb together. She shouldn't have expectations of Fizz if she stopped calling him my baby daddy. I'm sorry. I really believe that. I really believe that. Remove the possession. Remove that possession. And then you will remove the expectation. You don't have no expectations of people. If you're like, okay, well, that's who he is, have no expectations. And then when they do some fuck shit, you like, okay, that's what they do. Y'all know the story of the snake. Y'all don't get mad when a fucking snake bites you. It's in their goddamn nature. How you gonna handle a snake and expect for it to hug you without fucking choking your ass to death? It's in its nature. Fuck out of here. Drew is weak as fuck. You weak as shit. Y'all at the skating rink trying to have a serious conversation. Y'all crazy as hell. Anyways, I don't know. What did y'all think of the episode? Did y'all watch it? It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And it's not even the show itself. It's just how these three people are relating to each other. And that's like, it's really crazy. It's just really crazy. And I really wanted Moniece to hit April. I don't know why. I just wanted her to, like, you too loud. Like, all that talking and moving your hand and waving your hair and shit, bitch. No, that's too much in my face right now when you've been through the same shit, lady. That's why one of these, bop, right in her throat. Shut up for a second. You don't know exactly. You don't know. Stop running your damn mouth. You don't know. That's what makes the shit so crazy. Here she goes.
Conversation about the nature of your relationship.
Y'all have some unresolved issues that you're supposed to talk about. I don't know. I just came out to ask her, was she okay?
What are you asking me? You don't care that I'm okay? That's what Moniece said, bitch. You don't give a fuck that I'm okay. Get your ass up out of here. See, that's while she was by herself and while I don't know how far the people the security was away, that was her opportunity to hit that girl. And, you know, I don't want to promote violence, but the level of disrespect and then the nonchalantness, acting like you're not doing anything. Let me tell you something. If Moniece was laid up in the bed with Omarion, April would jump off the side of the goddamn building. She would. But bitch, you don't know what she's out here acting like, girl. I'm gonna hit you so that you can shut up for 5 seconds and act like you ain't been through this shit, you stupid bitch. Here she go.
What's up?
What's up?
Bottom line, when you're ready to have a conversation with me as the mother of your child, without your sidekick, then we'll talk.
First off,
Right?
don't.
Girlfriend, sidekick, I don't know. All I know is you do know.
What's the issue?
You know now. Now
I don't like April's attitude. I do not like her attitude, bitch. Who the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm just, and every time I look at this clip, I'm like, girl, you really doing the most. But like somebody said something about April that it's not gonna work out with her and Fizz, but she's the type of person who is always going to be in a relationship. She's going to go from relationship to relationship. She's always going to be in some type of relationship. That's just that type of person she is. April, you know, I don't know, and I don't even know why Moniece wanted to go on tour with her if it was not to embarrass her, because knowing that she doesn't really have any type of singing ability, and it'd be embarrassing for her. But I don't know. That shit was crazy to me. I was like, wait, why are you talking to me in my face like that? It wouldn't have been, I really wanted Moniece, and I don't know, that's not right. That's not right for me to want that girl to hit that girl, but you're being disrespectful and acting like you don't know what the hell is happening here. Like, we'll see. We'll just see, you know. We'll just see what's going on. I really wanted Moniece to hit that girl. You lied on that little boy. She came to you and asked you, what they say, as a woman, I'm coming to you. And you set up in that lady's face and lied. And then when the next time you see her, you acting like you don't see her. And see, that's like that. Like, don't act like you and I weren't just, what is all with this aggressive ass energy? Like, that's the shit I'm talking. That's why, see, I don't like for women to go after the other woman, because it's really Fizz whose ass needs to be spit on. But April, you are adding to it. Like, you need to just be quiet, because you should, if you like this dude, that's great, but you shouldn't insert yourself in a way that makes it seem like she's being irrational about his behavior, when, bitch, you just was going through this. How do you all of a sudden you just forgot when 3 episodes ago you was talking to your mom about how your hair was falling out because Omarion just up and left your raggedy, dry, no conversation, no substance ass, exotic ass? I forgot. Did you hear what she was saying? That the girls want to be, girl. See, that's like, and there are people who will come into April's life and validate those sentiments that she expressed. I'm not gonna even say she's lying. She's always gonna be with a nigga, always. Nothing else. You always gonna be trying to latch on to a nigga. See, at the end of the day, her and Fizz this is how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be together. Two people with no personality, don't hardly even talk, have nothing to talk about. It's clear you don't have nothing to talk about. April, you were on Hollywood Unlocked and didn't have nothing to talk about. And just like K. Michelle told Jason Lee, the only reason why you hired that no talking, no substance ass girl is because she's pretty to you. And that's what happened. That's going to continue to happen in April's life. Continue to happen. She met her the right type of dude. Fizz is the right type of dude. I hope she has babies. I want her to have 10 babies with Fizz. I wanted to talk about a topic. Angela Yee, she posted a question that I thought was very interesting. He's so cute. Odell Beckham is so, I mean, just everything. His face, his structure of his face, all of this, the nose, the eyes, his eyebrows, his mouth, just, he is aesthetically pleasing to me. Do you hear me? Aesthetically pleasing. His everything, the way his face is just posted, he's very cute. I wanted to ask this question. Angela Yee asked this question. I thought it was a good question. How can you tell when someone is trying to change their image versus when they are truly evolved? How can you tell when someone is trying to change their image versus when they are truly evolved? And my initial response to her saying that, or to that, was that I think that we are complex human beings, and that we should allow ourselves, like, no one is ever evolved. I don't think that evolved is a word to use. I don't think anything ever stops evolving. And I think that you should allow yourself space to evolve, and you should allow the people around you space to evolve. Now, if a person feels like the first step in their evolution is to change their image, and you want to be able to determine whether they're evolved or not, you have to understand we are constantly evolving. I don't believe that there's a such thing as evolved. It's not past tense. That's something that's present. Always present, evolving, moving, changing. It's always, that's the only thing that's constant is change, right? The only thing that's the same is change. And that's what's happened. We cannot, we just can't, like I said, we are multidimensional, complex, layered human beings. Changing your image is part of evolving. And I said, be mindful of your evolution and ask yourself if you're allowing people the space to truly evolve the way you've been given the space and time to do so for yourself, right? And then I also said I don't believe that there's any such thing as evolved in the past tense. So what do you think? How can you tell when someone is just trying to change their image versus when they are truly evolved? Now, Angela Yee posted this. I don't know if it's like a sub tweet to Charlemagne. I don't know what that, I don't know. I mean, we could say that it might be some type of subtweet. Maybe she feels like, I don't know, but maybe it's just a question. And I thought it was actually a good question and a good conversational, discussional topic. So what do you guys think? How can you tell when someone is trying to change their image versus when they are truly evolved? And I already gave you what my opinion was on that. Share your opinion down in the comments. Y'all take care of each other, protect your energy, and keep each other honest. Peace.